Donna Jean. Welcome back to my channel. So excited that you are here. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate you. It's Jody Dunn coming at you with another weekly video. Guess what? We're going to be working in the yard today, of course. And this week's video gave us yet another adventure. Cannot wait to share it with you. So let's get into some yard cleanup. As you can see, we're in the backyard, the hubs and I this time, and Clark is joining us. Clarky, did you find a stick? Did you find a stick? So in last week's video, the hubs and I both did some yard work separately. He cleared out a bunch of the trees from this area, like the ones that are not supposed to be there that have been growing for years. And so we're getting out here to clean up all of the leaves that are also out here. It is so incredibly rare that I ever ask him for help. And I've been doing this whole backyard project mainly by myself. Like I said, you saw last week's video, or if you didn't, he did come out and clear out. He spent a couple hours out here and cleared out the overgrown trees that were taking out the yard in this area here by the playset. But for this week, I did ask him because I know the leaf pickup would be faster if two of us were working on it. So I just said, hey, what do you think about getting up first thing on Saturday morning and clearing out all of the leaves in the area where you just cleared out all of the trees? And he said, okay. So we're out here doing it. And I don't know why I don't ask for help. When I have a project in mind, I just get out there and I just get to work. If he decides to pitch in at some point, that's fantastic and I appreciate it, but it is very rare that I actually ask him for help. Now, during this whole process of me clearing out, oh my gosh, I'm keeping a tally on the bags, you guys, of yard waste that so far I've taken out. And it's well above 50 already. Oh my gosh. He did 9 bags in last week's video. I've done all the rest. But in every video, inevitably, multiple people comment and tell me that I should get a leaf blower. We've had a leaf blower for over 20 years. I'm just going to tell you, I do not think this is faster, specifically for this particular job. We're talking years of leaf waste that have been in this yard. They're piled up, they're jam-packed down to the ground, and honestly, I just felt like this was such a waste of time. Maybe part of the reason is me. When I get out there, I want to see instant results so that I can keep going. And this was me literally sitting here waiting for him to blow enough leaves into a pile for 20 minutes before I could even start bagging. And in 20 minutes, I could have had 2 or more bags already packed full of stuff. So we're doing the leaf blower today, but I just don't think that it is faster at all. But as I always say in all of my videos, like there's no right or wrong. There's only one way to do a job. If you think it's faster, then use the leaf blower. I just personally do not. And I had somebody comment, I think it was last week, it made me laugh. And they were like, you know how fun the power washer is? Wait until you use the leaf blower. And I'm like, the power washer's way more fun than the leaf blower. I guess we all have our own things that we enjoy. Now, during Amazon Prime days, I did order myself a leaf blower that also vacuums. I'm going to give it a try and see if I like that. Let me know if you have a leaf blower that also vacuums up the leaves. That one excites me a little bit, and I got a deal during the Prime Days sale. So I'm going to give that one a try and see if I like that one better. This one I could give a rip about. All right, so finally we're at a point where I can start putting some work in here. Hey, listen, if you are new and you just found me, so happy that you are here. Would you please say hello to me and let me know that you are new right down in the comments? And for all of you that are already subscribed, thanks so much for coming back to another video. So I've had a couple of awesome suggestions. I love you guys for giving me suggestions. Somebody suggested this thing that you put in the leaf bag that makes it easier. I'll link it down in the description box. I'm not sure if it's cheaper on Amazon, but I found it at my local hardware store, and I think it was $15. And it's just a plastic insert that goes inside the leaf bag to hold it more upright. And I had forgot about it, but I'm going to try it. The hubs didn't want to try it, because it's something new. He's like, no, I don't need that. So I'm going to try it now. And there was a teeny little bit of a learning curve, I will say, with it, but it really did, especially the first pile of leaves, a lot of times that I'll put in the bag, sometimes will make it fall over. This definitely was helpful. So thank you to the person that suggested this. And I'm wearing my sunglasses, not because it's sunny, but because the hubs was using the leaf blower, blowing the leaves all around, and, crap was getting in my eyes. So I put some sunglasses on. So anyway, so grateful for the hub's help today because we had a little mishap that I don't know if I ask him if he'll ever help me again. It was not a great thing, and everybody is totally fine. But it did, it caused the hub some pain, and it also gave all of us in the family a lot of laughs, and the hubs a lot of laughs after the fact as well. So if you saw the thumbnail, I'm sure you're already aware of what I'm talking about. People are going to think that I'm so cruel for laughing about this. Listen, this September, we're going to be married for 28 years. I know my husband better than anybody else. And he's very dramatic about things. And I tend to be on the totally opposite end of the spectrum when it comes to, things happening like that. He's overly dramatic, and sometimes I'm a little underly dramatic, if that's even, but you know what I mean. He freaks out about everything, and I'm calm about everything. So, we balance each other out. It is what it is. And you'll see what I mean. Very shortly, the adventure will happen. And the thing that caused all of us to have such an incredibly great laugh about this situation, it wasn't a funny situation, but the thing that gave us all a great laugh was me. It was my reaction to the situation because, again, I know my husband. I just don't react to things after all of these years because I know that he tends to be a little dramatic about things. And I'm sure any of y'all that been married for a while totally understand what I'm talking about. You may be the freaker outer. You may be the person that's a little bit dramatic about situations where your spouse is more calm. It just is what it is. We know our spouses when we've been married for a long time, and we just kind of learn to adapt to each other's personalities. So here we go. I got a new bag started, and I'm going to do some pickup. I'm laughing all over watching this. He goes, do you see him over there? I didn't see a dang one of them. But apparently they saw him. Oh my goodness. Well, that put a damper. Oh, little birdie. That put a damper on the... Oh, I got little birdies all over. On the cleanup. Hubs is fine. He got stung 3 times. Apparently he disturbed a wasp's nest, yellow jackets. So anyways, that's not good. Yellow jackets are great for destroying other insects, I suppose, but I don't want them in my yard because they can get a little aggressive, and they really chase down hubs there. Oh my heavens. We've had a good laugh about it. He's fine. I forgot I had this stuff called Sting Kill that I got through couponing, so we should have used that right away, but he did go shower, and then we used that on him. I have now showered because, you know, that's what I always do after yard work to hopefully avoid getting poison ivy again. And now we got to take extra precautions because we got yellow jackets in the yard. This is why I want the yard cleaned up. Obviously, that can happen even in a cleaned up yard, but when you have so much leaf waste just sitting there, it just breeds things to be in your yard that you don't want in your yard. So I don't, we're gonna wait for a little bit and then see what we're gonna do. All right, so we're going to pivot just for a minute, and we're going to do a little cleaning. Yeah, it was 9 p.m. at night, and Donna Jean says, I feel like cleaning. Will you clean with me? And I really didn't want to tell her no, but I didn't want to jump into any big project. And this room could really use just a deep clean. It's dusty and all of that good stuff. Oh, it's the mythical Viviana. It's the mythical Viviana. Hello, Viviana. You're going to have to get in the chute to get out of the room.
Oh, stop.
Bro.
Donna's here too.
Bro. There she is. There she is.
Stop.
She's in the video. Ah.
Come on. I'll try myself in here.
Trot yourself. All right, come on, stop. Donna. So me and Donna Jean are going to clean. Viviana's not much for cleaning, but she hung out with us the whole time. I'll tell you what, when I was 12 like Donna, I don't ever recall saying, I'm in the mood for cleaning. Mom, will you clean with me? Just love that child. She's so incredibly helpful. So I definitely wasn't going to say no.
Did you clean these?
I spray painted them.
They look good. They smell good.
Doesn't it smell good?
Mm-hmm. Ooh, this is dusty.
Donna's using the Method wood cleaner, which I love. I just recently started using it. It does smell so good. And listen to what she says if you can hear it.
People, this is taking forever. Wink, wink, wink. What did you do? I don't know. There's probably not going to be sound in the video. Stop!
Well, get out of the dang crib.
I want to clean it.
We'll put the bed together with the new stuff, but before we do, you can dust the bed.
Oh, you got the new stuff?
Well, these are from Aunt Susie. I washed them all and stuff, so they're for the crib. Viviana, she needs to dust it, so get out. Better not break the dang crib.
I didn't break it. I used to be in there all the time. So did Tom. Yeah, Tom goes in there.
Yeah, well, Tom weighs 22 pounds.
30.
He does not.
He does.
Get it all dusted. Is it
It's really dusty over there. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you can see it right here.
I leave the room to fill up a bucket of cleaning water, and you never know what these two are going to do. Did you hear, Donna? There's probably not going to be sound in the video. Yeah, well, guess what, Donna? I'm the editor, so I get to choose where I leave the sound in and where I silence the clip. So I had to leave that in there. And then dang Viviana climbing in the crib. Oh, my heavens. So I'm really proud of this room. If you've been with me for a while, you know I did a big declutter and makeover in this room. This used to be Donna Jean's room. She switched rooms and it became a catch-all, and it was just full of crap. And I decluttered it. I made it over, and you could see the room looks clean because there's no clutter. We haven't continued throwing stuff in here. I am so very happy. But it does need a deep clean. It needs to be dusted and all of those things. So I knew it would take less than 30 minutes to get this room deep cleaned for the most part. And since Donna asked me to help clean at 9 p.m. at night, this was the easiest, best project I could think to satisfy her cleaning craving. And it was really actually a very enjoyable time. Viviana was in here hanging out with Donna and I while we were cleaning. So we were all just chatting together and spending time together. And it was just really nice. And we were being productive and getting something done in the house. Wherever you see dust, you have to do. How about that? Fine.
Because I was the one who asked if you wanted to clean with me.
Yes.
No cleaning video.
What?
Makes for good content.
Yes.
Donna Jean helped me once again with the cleaning process. You won't believe what happened while we were outside, though.
They already know what happened while we were outside,
You
Donna.
posted it already?
Well, no, but they will be in this video.
Oh.
This picture was dirty.
It was?
Yes.
Ew. I keep thinking those holes on the steel. Guys, look how dirty.
I tell you what, she is a funny, funny kid. So is Viviana. Viviana is very witty and has more of a dry sense of humor, but man, these two girls, they make me laugh every single day. I can't wait to show you the new screen saver that both Viviana and Donna have on their cell phones now.
The roof. Or sorry, the ceiling.
Yeah, why do we always call it the roof? Who taught us that?
Okay, this is probably going to be extra dirty.
Yeah, the inside is really gross.
Are you ready to see?
Yes, ma'am.
The tops of the doors are always disgusting
Why?
because they don't get cleaned very often. Oh. We are almost finished. I'm just finishing up. I'm just washing down all of the trim work, the tops of the doors, the tops of the closets, the doors, all of the woodwork at the bottom, just all of that. Donna was doing some dusting. She dusted the crib, made the crib bed, which was nice because we had my grandbabies. My oldest daughter has 2 children, and we had them overnight. So I was glad we got this room all fresh and clean for them. Should we wash off all this?
What? No.
No.
That starts in 2015.
2015. Look at
I
how
was so
little
short.
you used to be, Donna Jean. You were so little. Oh my heavens. Now look at how, heavens, I think you've grown since, well, that's been since January. Oh yes, you've grown significantly since January. Wow. Yeah. It's a pretty big jump.
As tall as me now.
I don't know if you heard Viviana, but she said she's as tall as me now. When they were little, it happened every week, multiple times a week. I would get asked if they were twins because they were almost always the same size. Viviana took a big jump in height, as kids do, somewhere around the age of 11 to 13. And she was significantly taller than Donna. Now Donna's taken a jump, and they're like the same dang height again. They're 22 months apart, but almost always have been in the same size clothes and all of that. And like I said, I would always get asked, oh, are they twins? Here's one of my favorite pictures of them when they were young. So anyways, I miss them being young. Donna's finishing up by getting the room all nice and vacuumed. And then, not on this night, because like I said, it's about 9:30 by the time we finish this. But I got to get out there and finish the cleanup in the backyard because we left a little bit of piles left in the yard. And, we got Clark. And he went outside and, of course, stuck his nose right in the leaf piles because he wants to see what's happening and has to explore everything. So I would love to hear what you are working on. Let me know if you got any projects happening or if you're doing any special cleaning or just whatever you feel like sharing. I always get so excited for you guys. So we had the grandbabies over this past weekend. They stayed the night. Here's a quick picture. We were outside playing in the front yard. I can't wait till the grandbabies can play in the backyard once we get it all cleaned up. Had my mom over for dinner, and Violet was loving playing in the grass, and EJ was playing ball with Papa. It was just an awesome, awesome night. So you're not going to see really noticeable difference from the before and after because, like I said, this room has stayed clutter-free. I'm so happy and proud of this room. I will leave my decluttering playlist down in the description box. Part of it was this room. It took me almost a year to go through and declutter my house. That was totally filled, and lots of areas I have kept very clutter-free. But not all. I need to go through and do more decluttering as it is an ongoing process. But if you're looking for some inspiration on big jobs to tackle, definitely go check that out if you would like to. Just putting the stuff back in the room now. And I'll show you the before and after, but it's kind of pointless. Because this wasn't a decluttering. It was just a deep cleaning. We got all the dust out. Feels good. It's ready for the grandbabies to come and spend the night at Grandma's house. So I didn't even show you before because it looks exactly the same. But here's the after. And it's all put together. I did remove that jewelry box from the nightstand because I'm sure EJ will get into that. And we're going to move back outside now. But before we do, look at this guy I caught at my bird feeder. Hello, Mr. Woodpecker. I showed you guys the blue jay last week, which I love blue jays. They're so pretty. But I get woodpeckers too. I love it. It makes me so happy. All right, I'm back outside. Yep, I ordered a dang bee suit. So here I am getting to work, finishing this cleanup. Tell you what, I scared the crap out of Tom. He ran so fast when he saw me in this. Poor Tom. Clark. I'm going to be disturbing the wasps, so Hubs called Clark inside. I did order Hubs a bee suit as well, but he refused to put it on. He cares like what people think, and he probably was worried like what the neighbors would think if they saw us in the yard in this. I don't give a crap what they think. I'm cleaning up my yard and I don't want to get stung. And there they are. I can see them now. But anyways, Clark came outside after, he had got stung. The Hubs got stung and stuck his nose in one of these piles. And I could see him trying to get something off of his face. And I went and got him and he had a dang yellow jacket stuck to his nose. So I'm like, I cannot leave this. So I'm out here. If you are a nature lover and you think that I should not do anything with the yellow jackets, then you might want to leave now. I'm not going to film it, but I'm not going to lie about it either. I did eliminate them. I don't want Clark getting stung. I don't want my husband getting stung again. I don't want to get stung. And so I had to remove them. So I sent Grayson the video clip of, what had happened, and she was dying. Of course, she wanted to make sure her dad was okay, which he was. Getting stung hurts very bad if you've ever been stung. And thank goodness none of us are allergic. But her and her husband watched, she goes, Mom, we watched it like 5 times. We zoomed in on you. That was the part that was cracking us up because you were just standing there like it was no big deal. And so she sends this picture to the group chat. And we all had a good laugh about it. And the girls have made it their lock screen on their phone now. So again, I'm not sure if I'll get any more of his help with this cleanup. But I got a bee suit now to protect me. I got goals in this backyard. I can't let the yellow jackets stop me. All right, today when I'm filming this is the 10th, and the poison ivy guy came out today. Remember how I had showed you he had killed this, but the whole back side of the tree was filled, like so far up. He removed it all, so that is awesome. And then I took him back to where I saw more poison ivy. Let me take you over there. Okay, so he was a little shocked when he saw how much there was. But remember, this was all covered. It was all covered in leaves. So it was really hard to see anything. But so he sprayed all of this, but he told me all of these are vines. So I have to be really careful. All these brown vines are the vines from the poison ivy, and some of them are buried. He asked me if I had a tarp over this area, and I'm like, no, just a tarp of leaves. So he did go around and find some more that he sprayed, but again, I have so much covered ground that who knows. I'm gonna schedule another appointment with him to come back in like 6 weeks. But just wanted to give you the update. Thought I would give you an update on the dahlias. It's been a month since I planted them, and it's my first time planting dahlias. Of course, I watched some videos after I planted them. You might see some white powder on some of them. I did sprinkle some 7 on them. That's what my mom uses, and I had asked you guys in a previous video, and a lot of you said to use that as well. I still got something eaten away at some of them. I'm not sure when they flower, but they've definitely grown. So a lot of videos I watch talk about pinching off your dahlias. Being it was my first time ever planting dahlias, I thought, let me try to pinch some of them off, and then I'll leave some of them alone, just so I can see the difference and just know from my own experience. So did not pinch that one off, did not pinch that one off. Did pinch this one off. It does have a lot of 7 on it, but I'm gonna show you. I actually pinched it off, and it grew a new shoot out of the one I pinched off, and grew a shoot over here and over here, so that's pretty exciting. Did not pinch that one off. Did pinch this one. It never grew new shoots. It's looking really bad. I don't think she's gonna make it. Something is eating away at it. I don't know. I don't know if there's certain parts of my soil that are bad. And the only reason I say that, well, you know, we had the well work done right here, and they did use a lot of chlorine, which I think is what killed my tree here. The rest of them are fine, but it's just so weird. I showed you my zinnias before, and they're all flourishing. I had one that was not. It was very sad, and it was basically dead. I dug it up. I had one more left that I hadn't planted, and I planted it here. Now, it did sprout a new flower recently, but it is not growing at the rate that the rest of them. I mean, the rest of them have multiple flowers, and they look absolutely beautiful. So I don't know if I got a problem with my soil right there. Anyways, let's finish looking at the dahlias. So this one I did pinch off, and you can see 2 new shoots grew, which is awesome. This one I pinched off, and holy gamoly, you can see right there where I pinched it off. 2 humongous new shoots grew off of that one. So I'm hoping that one's going to be really big and beautiful. Oh, I got something on there. What is that? Is that a dang slug? I can't tell. Ugh. Something's eating at all of them. And this one I did not pinch off. So I don't know. A month in the ground. This is where we're at. When should I start seeing flowers? They're not even tall enough to start producing flowers yet. Anyways, thought I'd give you the update. Just out watering. Just happy. Happy to see this little guy. I love it. Getting him some pollen. And it's been a couple of days since I filmed this. Now I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Remember I told you, no new shoots grew? Can you see them? 2 flipping new shoots just popped up out of this one. I know it looks terrible. I wonder if I should move it. It's obviously still trying to do something. I got a new one from my mom. I was gonna tear this one up and plant a new one, but now I see life, so I don't know what to do. All right, this is this week's curb appeal. 10 bags out by the road. One of them is Hubs cut the grass, so a lot of that is lawn clippings, but we had 9 bags of leaves just from that small area around the playset. So super duper happy to be getting it out of here. All right, so this was the area we worked on, totally and completely covered in leaves. And I was hoping we'd get way further over, but you already know what happened. And now this is what it looks like. We can see the dirt again, and the leaves are gone in the area around the playset. Clocky, why do you go to eat sticks? It can't be good for you. We're in the backyard. We had a massive rain last night. Storms. There was lots of tornadoes, not in our city, but in surrounding areas, and we were under a thunderstorm watch. So anyways, everything's wet right now, but I thought I would show you. I started, funny because I started the before footage right here, and I went like all the way over. That was my hopes and dreams. That we'd get a whole big, huge section. We ended up coming even further over this way instead of that way. But y'all know it got halted because of the wasp situation, which was right over here. It's all gone now. I removed the hive and everything, and then covered the dirt back up. But I don't know. We might run into more of those situations. Oh, I had a lot of questions on my last video because I kept talking about the pickers. These are pickers. This is what I mean by pickers. They're thorns, basically. But can you see, like, they're pointing out, and the camera's not focusing very well. There you go. Kind of, maybe. Yeah, they hurt. You got to be real careful. So I have stuff like that all over my yard, and that's what I cleaned up last time. Anyways, it feels really good to have a majority of the leaves cleared out of this section here. So at least we can kind of see the ground now, and felt good to get 9 bags of leaves out, and just gonna keep on plugging along. So like I said, I kind of hoped we'd get more into this section as well. But that just didn't happen because you're going to run into obstacles and things are going to hold you back. Well, we got a little bit of indoor cleaning done, which was nice. Got that room all deep cleaned. And that's what I got for you this week. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I'll be back again next week with another video that I'm quite certain will include some more yard cleanup. Got to do it every week, or I definitely will not get it done. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. I appreciate you so much. I'm gonna see you again next week, and I'll end the video on Clarky. Oh, you're so handsome. There he is. All right, have a great day. Bye.